and tell you Happy New Year, because I know this is still the early days of the new year 2023, and we want to take it by stride and make it a very successful year and a very different year in our business. And I hope each and every one of us, our Superstars team, are ready to take it off, and even to let our guests who are in the call know what we have called them for. So if you are here for the first time, my name is Harun Macharia, and I'm a very excited member of the opportunity we're just about to present to you. Something that I've known for quite a while now, and it has changed my life in many, many ways, health-wise, financially, and also in lifestyle. So I'm going to assure you that whoever invited you here is having you in mind and have good thoughts towards you, and they actually want you to succeed in every aspect of life. So the opportunity we're about to present to you, I have been led for actively for now 4 good years. And when I started, I was just looking for ways and means of expanding my earning basket. And I know most of us tonight are looking for ways and means to get something extra to put into their pocket. So, and I've seen the change in it. So I know if you sit there and relax, you're going to hear more as we continue with our presentation. And I know you're going to take it for the new year as a resolution to join us, those who are here for the first time and who are listening to us for the first time. So I'm going to share my slides if you allow me, and we are going to take it from there. Just a minute. Yeah, there we go. So as a Superstars team, we are an international organization that is in several countries, and we are here for a mission. And our mission is to help individuals to build their own businesses so as to realize financial freedom, travel the world, and enjoy a better lifestyle. But you cannot enjoy a better lifestyle, you cannot acquire wealth, and you cannot enjoy a lifestyle if you're not healthy. So we are going to touch more on health tonight, because I know for a lifestyle, it comes automatically when we have money, and money comes automatically when you have health. So we usually say that health is your greatest wealth. And health has 3 aspects of it, one of which is rest, exercise, and diet. Rest and exercise, you have full control over that. But diet has actually complicated issues for most of us. And that is why I want us to look at what has been recommended for us by the World Health Organization. They have recommended that at the bottom of the wellness triangle, we do a lot of physical exercises and weight management. For weight management, I'm going to show you the products that we can use. But for physical exercises, it's for you to do and you to actually manage. The whole grains, we are supposed to take a lot of whole grains. Those are unrefined grains. And then vegetables and fruits should take a bigger portion also on our meals or our diet. We are supposed to take between 5 to 9 different colored fruits each and every day. And most of us are not able to get to that. As we go up the wellness triangle, we reduce on protein, and more so the animal proteins, that is red meat and things like a lot of milk. If we are to take the red meat, we should take about 20 grams in a day. And most of us don't do that. We should dwell more on the legumes and the white meat. White meat is like rabbit, the chicken kienyeji, not exactly chicken that we get within the city. Then as we go up the triangle, we reduce on fats and sugars. If you take sugar, it's about 2 teaspoonsful in a day. But what have we done today? We have actually inverted that triangle. And we are eating the way you can see our sister here is eating. She does minimal physical exercises, and for that matter, they become overweight. Then whole grains have been put in the periphery. Fruits and vegetables we take to the sick and dying. And a lot of protein is what we eat now. We eat a lot of it, Actually, right now for the festive seasons, you know what we have done. We have actually overdone this. Then fats and sugar, that is what we are measuring on. We eat a lot of these and drop them down with a lot of sugar and fats. So what comes up as a result of this? It is something called chronic diseases. But it is now the time to reverse the trend, because the World Health Organization has said by 2020, chronic disease will count for almost 3 out of every 4 deaths worldwide. And that has been happening. Most of the barriers that we attend are either from cancer, diabetes, stroke, all those kind of diseases. And you find that these are making people to become poor each and every day, especially if such a disease crops into your family, it eats onto your earning basket. So we have hope in one person who dreamt big. He gave us hope. Jerry Brasfield in 1958 in the USA, California, dreamt big and accomplished actual extraordinary things because of just a dream. He saw this because he suffered from one of those chronic diseases, and that is asthma. And when he got natural remedies, he decided to dwell on this and invest in it and give people a solution. So he started that company called Neorife, and in 1958, it was started in the USA as a small business, which now started to expand, and in 1971 came to Africa through South Africa. 1996, it came to Kenya. And for you who is here for the first time, it is coming to you. So you are not late at all. It has spread its wings to about 56 countries globally. And by the way, he was not an educated man. And that's why he saw the need to associate himself with the mighty and knowledgeable people in the world of science. And he formed a board called Scientific Advisory Board that was headed by one Dr. Arthur Fast, who was a known person in the world of toxicology, pharmacology, and others. He's one of the best people in the world. He started cancer chemotherapy, and he has been able to support this company for a very long time, since 1914 to 2005. And that's when he died, and he died at an old age, not because of sicknesses. And Brasfield came up with very good values to sustain this company. And that's why we are able to stand in the market for the last 64 years. Now we are going to the 65th year. One of the values that we stand strong in is absolute integrity. We have to be people of integrity. It is deep-rooted in humans to have integrity and honesty. If you don't have that, you're not going to succeed, and you're not going to pull people who are going to make your business successful. Then people are number one. You have to invest in people. Your greatest investment is in people. The products that are produced by the company work. They do work because of this Scientific Advisory Board. They have given us wonderful research and follow-up that they work the way they are supposed to work. Then it is an equal opportunity for all. Everyone can join this, whether you are old or young, rich or poor, healthy or sick, you can earn or you can get into this opportunity and become successful. Then whatever we start, it has to have a long-range vision. And this is why the company is standing strong 65 years down the line. What solution did these people give? For the weight and physical exercises and weight management, you have to do the physical exercise yourself, because that one can be inherited from someone. But for the whole grains, we have a product we call TreeNN, a very wonderful product called TreeNN. It's made from 3 products, wheat, rice, and soya, and it has to be put enough to be able to take in the nutrients the right way and also remove the waste in a proper way. Then we have carotenoid for the fruits and vegetables, and this helps to boost your immune system. And when you use carrot for only 20 days, you boost your immune system by 37%. So it is a wonderful, wonderful product. It's patented, so no other company can make carotenoid. No other company can make TreeNN. Then for proteins, we have omega-3 oil, omega-3 salmon oil. It's very wonderful. It's made from the salmon fish, and it has all the members of the omega family. The other ones that we get in our markets have only about 1 or 2. This omega-3 has 8 members of the omega family. It is very good for your joints. It also brings down the inflammation in your system. Actually, it lowers inflammation by 68% if you use it only in 8 weeks. Then we have the multi to replace the sugars and fats, and those products are put in a sachet, the 4 of them, and that is sachet of that are put in a box we call Provitality. And then the Provitality will be able now to turn your triangle the right side up. And now you have perfect solution for your dietary gaps. Then we have other products for weight management. We have a Neolife Shake and Neolife Tea. They're able to give you good energy, and also Neolife Shake is able to replace your meals. So weight management is not about not eating. It is about managing weight, how you eat right, and you eat proper. Other products, like the herbal alternatives, they are there to help us manage our hormones. They're very, very good. We have for the respiratory system. We also have for digestion. We have aloe vera plus for digestion. It's very, very good for digestion and immune system. We also have very specific ones for women. We have feminine herbal that helps balance women hormone. For those who have challenges concerning women, when you use feminine herbal, it gives you back your vitality. It is able to regulate you. And also for men, we have the masculine herbal, which is also able to do the same kind of work in men. We have children nutrition, and we say if you base it right with your children, you actually have a very healthy society. So you have to start it very well at the very tender age with your children. A child as young as even a month can start with omega-3 salmon and requivite, and they're going to boost the immune system of that child. Then we have home care products, which are very wonderful. They are golden products. They actually green, the powerful, economical, versatile. One can go for wrong. They are also concentrated. You can use it for longer. You have to dilute them with water actually to get the results that you want. They are very, very nice, and they give you a very good environment, very free and very safe environment. You don't need to use protective gears when you're using these products. Then we have the skincare range. They are age-defying. Our skincare range is one of the best. The nutrients range is one of the best in the world. It is made by those who know exactly what your skin is all about. And having the skin as the largest organ in the system, you need to take care of that. You also radiate who you are by people looking at you. When they look at your face, they see whether you're a stressed person or a person who is hopeful, and somebody who has a confidence and somebody who has a sense of direction. We also have farm care range. We have Super Grow, which is a wonderful product. It's actually called a Wonder Drop after the research by the Nairobi University. They saw that this one can triple your yields. So you need to give it to each and every farmer, even us as distributors, those who are farming, they need to use it. I use it particularly in my farm, and the results that I get are amazing. If I show you the carrots that I harvest by using this and the potato, you would agree with me that this is a wonderful product. It triples the yields. Then we have all these other products, and they are there for us to use and be healthy. You don't need to be sick to use our health supplements. You don't need to get sick to use our environment-friendly home care products. These are wonderful, wonderful products. And when now you use these products, you're able to now think about money, because when you're healthy, you now can dream big. And I know there are people who have dreams, and their dreams are valid, but they can only be valid if you understand where you are and where you're going. And for you to get financial freedom, you have to ask yourself genuine questions. One of which is, if you continue doing what you're doing, whether you're going to attain your dreams. As you can see from the cash flow quadrant here, we have people on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, we have the employees and self-employed people. Those people are very good because they run day-to-day activities, but they don't attain their dreams. They actually, if they continue that way, they are not going to achieve any of their dreams in employment or in self-employment. But we have big business builders and investors who everybody aspires to become. And here, we have called you to show you a simple way of how you can jump from the left-hand side to the right-hand side and become a very big business builder in a very smart and easy way, simple and clear. And by using our strategy as Superstars team and Neolife products, you're going to start your own business, but not on your own, because we have identified Neolife as a strategic partner who is going to give you something that has been existing for 64 years. You're going to inherit a scientific advisory board, which is full-fledged. You're going to inherit products which are researched and actually approved in the market. So even the infrastructure is well organized. You're not coming here to start to invent anything. All the logistics, all the distribution, all the sponsorship, all the orderings, all the IT application, all the apps, everything is actually in place. What is your work? Your work is to partner with Neolife by paying a simple amount of Kenya shillings, 10,000, and you start now inheriting all that. Immediately you start benefiting from those things that I've told you. And what do you get after you pay the 10,000? Because you're not paying that money, you're actually getting it back in form of a kit. And what is in this kit? This kit has several things, one of which is an international license. That international license opens you to the 56 countries that we have talked about. And then you have literature material, which is going to give you the know-how of how to handle the products and the international business that you're getting. Then you also have the proprietary. Those 4 products we talked about, you get a pack for a whole month for your own use. Mind you, this one, if you're using this proprietary, if you're buying it from me, if you're not a registered member, you get it at around 7,000 Kenya shillings. So you can see you're getting your money back without blinking. Then you acquire a website, fully fledged website. The company gives you a replica of what it's been using for you to customize for your own good. And then that package is delivered to you for free wherever you are in the country. And then we tell you, if you get this, start to do daily success habits. And these success habits are, 1, you start using the products now. Because we have seen we have all those ranges of the products. You start using the product. And when you start using the products, you earn something we call points. And these points are the ones that are going to be translated into money at the end of the month. Then the second thing that you do is to start sharing. And what do you share? You share the products. Those people who have seen that the products work, they need to tell about those products. And these products do work and they earn you more points and the profit because you're entitled to a distributor's discount. Then the second thing that you share, the opportunity. And when you share the opportunity, when you tell other people about this business and they join your organization, because we said you're starting your own business, you earn more points. And then the third thing that you do is start to train. Don't fail to train, because when you train, you get skills which will help you to build your business, and then you gain personal development. And then we tell you to apply something we call Basic 3 model. Basic 3 model will enable you to attain a status of a director within 3 months. And how do you attain this? By simply registering. When you registered and bought your kit, you acquired about 36 points. And then we tell you to add and buy stock, because there's no one who is going to start a business without stock. So we tell you to start the stock, buy stock with you. And the product that we showed you as a solution for most of the people is the Provitarity. So we request you, or we urge you to buy Provitarity, about 6 packs. And with that, you're going to get about 252 points, and you acquire a status of a manager. And a manager is somebody who is going to take home between 500 shillings to about 2,500 shillings as a bonus. Mind you, this is not inclusive of the profit that you get after selling your 6 Provitarities. So you're going to get a lot of money plus the 2,500. Then we tell you to duplicate yourself and tell other people, now start sharing the opportunity. And when you start sharing the opportunity, you either introduce maybe about 4 or 5 people, but for this demonstration purposes, let's do about 3 people. You introduce Mary, Peter, and Joe, and you tell them to do the same thing that you did. And at the end of that month, you find yourself with about 1,008 points, which will give you 2,000 to about 25,000 points within that month. And you might bring Mary and she decide to become a senior manager as well within that month. And that means that at the end of that month, you can even get 2,000 points and more. When you acquire more than 2,000 points, you become an executive manager, somebody who is going to take home between 25,000 Kenya shillings to about 50,000 Kenya shillings. And then when you duplicate yourself in Mary, Joe, and Peter, and they do the same thing that you have done to them, then they are going to become senior managers, and you're going to become something we call a director with more than 4,000 points that month. And when you do that, you're going to get between 50,000 to about 100,000 points. This one will start now even being paid in dollars, because you get about $1,000 plus. And now here you start enjoying lifestyle, because we said we are talking of health, wealth, and lifestyle. Here you enjoy lifestyle. We call you a director. You start working like a director. You start being invited into 5-star hotels. We start now training you, rehearsing you for the world team member. Because the next step that you acquire, this is the render that you go through. You became a distributor, and then manager, senior executive manager, and now you are director. When you duplicate yourself and gain 1 more director in your Sapphire, in your team, you become a Sapphire director. And a Sapphire director is somebody who earns in excess of $1,000 each and every month. Actually, your range will be about 100 to 200,000 Kenya shillings in a month. Then if you duplicate and get about 3 directors in your team, we call you Ruby director. Somebody who is earning between 200,000 to about 500,000 Kenya shillings in a given month. And when you get 6 directors in your team, we call you a president team member. And a president team member is somebody who is taking home between 500 to about 1 million Kenya shillings in a month, even more. And I know each and every one of us is aspiring to become something in the society. And I know those who are here for the first time, you might see this as if it's so ambitious. But I can tell you, we have people here who have acquired all these titles. And tonight we are privileged to have one of our founders of Superstars team. And I'm privileged to be the one introducing her to us, to come and share her story, how she has been able to succeed to the level of president team member. And without wasting much time, I'm going to invite our president team member, Pearose, to come and share her testimony with us tonight. If you can hear me, please take it away with you.
Wow. What a wonderful presentation. Thank you so much, Harun.
You're welcome.
Wow, that was so powerful. And I'm excited to speak to you tonight. Hello, everyone. Good evening from wherever you are. I've seen we have people from all over Africa and even outside Africa. I've seen someone from Malawi, our brand new senior manager. I have seen people from Zambia. I've seen people from South Africa and many other places. So good evening, wherever you are. And I'm really excited to be here with you tonight. And welcome everybody to this meeting. Thank you, Harun. That was one of the simplest presentations I've ever had, and very, very clear. And yeah, especially our guests who are joining us for the very first time. If you're coming to this call, you were invited by someone. Let me assure you, this is the best place to be. So I'm going to share with you my story. My story is now 12 and a half years. And I'm really excited because my life has totally changed courtesy of what Harun has been able to share with us tonight. So my name is Pearose Cherotich Karaoke. I'm married to Josphat Karaoke. And we are blessed with 4 young children between the ages of 14 and 8 years. I am a teacher by profession. Yeah. So I've been a teacher. I was teaching in high school here in Kenya. I was employed by the Teacher Service Commission to teach me physics and mathematics. Yeah, so my husband was a lecturer in the university at the Catholic University of Eastern Africa. And interestingly, when we got to know about this wonderful opportunity, we were told both of us are going to be involved. So we were so excited. The first day we were presented to, that was on 17th of July, 2010. Can you imagine? 17th of July, 2010 to now is 12 and a half years. To me, it's just like the other day. So I was just going about my duties, though there was a lot of stress in our family because of lack of money, you know, teachers waiting for a salary, and of course, lecturers, you know, sometimes they stay for so long without being paid. And so we were really pressed in terms of money. And personally, I come from a very humble background. So everyone at home was looking at me. You know, I was the only person in my family working. And I have 7 siblings. And most of them were younger than me. Actually, I'm a second born. So it means that for school fees for my siblings, everything, my mom had been sick for some time. So everything was lying on me. And so my salary was not enough. Sometimes I would really have stress. And I remember the stress took me to be overweight. I got obesity because of stress. So I was really, really stressed up. And I went all the way. Within 3 years, I moved all the way to 124 kilos. So someone went to a meeting. Actually, my brother-in-law, he went to a meeting, a physical meeting here in Nairobi. They were taught, and he was able to get very well the part of the products. As Harun has been able to share with you, the Neolife company has a wonderful weight management program. So for them, he was coming to just explain to me about the weight management program, because he had seen me going all the way to 124 kg. I couldn't walk properly. My lower limbs were really paining. And imagine I was in my 20s. So he decided to come and share with me. So when he said that when you join the business or you join the company, you are going to get discounted prices on the products, I said, why not? No one doesn't like discounts. And furthermore, he told me, if you are not a member, you cannot buy from the company. So you only have to be depending on someone. So for me, I wanted to be buying for myself. And he also added to me that when you buy, you're going to be using the products, but the company will be paying you some bonuses for what you use. And I said, that is very exciting. I'd never heard of such a concept. So for me, I joined for health. When my husband joined me, he decided also to be part of it. So now we were joining as a couple. So if you are married, then your spouse just joins automatically. As long as you have joined, the same amount will apply to both of you. And I said, wow, this is very exciting. So I thank God because we said yes, because at least God gave us the eye to see the opportunity. So for me, it was just for products. But after using the products for a very short time, I realized I got a lot of change. The first change was that I had a lot of energy by just using the ProVitality that is given in the kits. You know, when Harun was showing us, the ProVitality is able to make your triangle to stand on the right side up. So I said, why not use? After all, I was told it is food. There is no chemical. And so I was told you can also buy other products, the Neolife Shake and the Neolife Tea for my weight management. So I went ahead, we bought the products, and let me tell you something. Within a space of 3 months, I had lost 18 kg. That is very exciting. For me, I was feeling as healthy as ever. I mean, it was so exciting for me. And people kept asking, what have you done? What is happening? What is this? And now I was telling them, come and join and see. And I used all the products over the years. I've been able to use all the products. When I also joined, I used to have an issue with my skin. I had a lot of acne on my skin, very black spots. But I thank God because I was introduced into the organic skincare products. They make you look younger for longer, as Harun has said. So it really excited me that the products were natural. I was buying them and I was getting value back. I mean, I was getting money in terms of bonus. So we started on the 17th of July, 2010, and we bought the products. At the end of that month, we got a bonus. Imagine, a bonus of 2,002 Kenya shillings. And remember, it was part-time. I am still working. My husband was still lecturing. How about that? So you can imagine, after some time, we were able to grow. We were mentored, coming in as a physics maths teacher. I had never had an experience in business, but I was told we would be mentored, and we were mentored. We were grown. We went to trainings. We were able to train. And the beauty about it is, like our team in the International Superstars team, we train you for free. We join our Zoom meetings and we'll be training you. So we trained, and within a space of 3 months, we were able to grow to director. Imagine, as a director, I remember the first month when we became directors, I earned more than my net salary, slightly more than my net salary. And you can imagine earning almost equal to your salary from a side hustle. You can imagine, from a side hustle. And you are using these natural products, giving to my relatives, giving to my parents. And one of the products that also started exciting me at this point is a product called Super Grow that Harun has been able to talk about. You have been told that this is a foliar fertilizer. It's used in the farm, and all the food that we are eating comes from the farm. So Super Grow is a great product. And when it came to Kenya, it was actually researched and it was tested at the University of Nairobi. And they discovered that when you use Super Grow on your farm, when you have planted crops and you apply as a foliar fertilizer, you increase your yield 3 times. And I started introducing to my people at home. We started using in our home for the tea leaves, for vegetables, and it started coming up so well. And so we started earning money because you're selling to people and you're also getting profit. As you buy, you earn points and you're getting bonus. So we were able to grow. In the 3 months we became directors. We started getting local lifestyle. In this opportunity, we give you lifestyle when you start growing. So when we became directors, we started getting very nice incentives. We were taken to 5-star hotels here in Kenya. And we were very excited. We got motivated. And yet we were still doing it part-time together with my husband. So as we grew, we got motivated. We became more aggressive. We got to other people. We started speaking to more friends, and every other time, just from the results we were getting, people were joining us. We say when you become part of this, you will just be a product of the product. People will be able to see from even your outlook alone, you attract people. And I remember within 7 months of being in this opportunity, we had grown to the level of Sapphire Director. Wow, that excited us so much, because at Sapphire Director, I remember my first bonus, our first bonus as Sapphire Directors was 60,446. That is in Kenya shillings. Imagine, about $600 US. Who on earth can give you such? Which business can give you as a side hustle in 7 months, 60,000 Kenya shillings? So we were so excited when we became Sapphire Directors. We had already developed 1 director under us. And it was really exciting because we were told it's an equal opportunity for all. So we were talking to everyone. You meet somebody, maybe it's a border rider who was getting you somewhere from one point to another. You would meet anyone, even someone who is working, maybe selling you vegetables in the market. We would tell them about this opportunity. And people are coming and joining for their own reasons, either for health, for wealth, or lifestyle. So in 7 months, when we became directors, we were very excited. I remember that was 3 times my net salary. And guess what? I just decided I want to retire early. And you know what pushed me is because when we became Sapphire directors, I remember we were given a treat by the company as an incentive. Remember, the company is saving a lot of money. We are the ones doing it. I mean, we are using our networks. The products of Neolife are being consumed. So the company started giving us incentives, and we were taken to the Windsor Golf and Country Club for 3 nights and 4 days together with my husband. And I tell you, people, it was so exciting. Imagine spending 3 nights and 4 days in a 5-star hotel like that. And we had lived in Nairobi for long, but we can't afford such things. Going to a 5-star hotel, what for? But I thank God this opportunity, we were able to be shown a good lifestyle. And we went there. After coming back from that place, that is when I decided I'm going to resign my job and do this business full-time, as well as take care of my children and my family at large, because I discovered they need us, especially as a mother. I really wanted time with my family. And through this opportunity, I was able to get that time. And now more time for the business. So I started contacting more people, even moving out of Nairobi and talking to people about this business. And in 1 year, 2 months, we got to the level of Ruby directors, meaning we had over 3 directors. And when we became Ruby directors, that is in October 2011, I remember very well that we got a bonus of 100,454 Kenya shillings. And you know what, as a teacher, that was 5 times what I was earning as net. So I was so excited. And besides, I was also getting profits from when I give out products to people who wanted to just consume the products. So we started building ourselves from there. I remember within that year, we were able to buy ourselves our first car, courtesy of the bonus from this company. And me and my husband, we decided now we are going to do it fully. And my husband was still part-time, but also supporting me in the business. And we ended up growing. 2 years, we were 2 Ruby directors. Our bonus went to over 200,000. And I remember very well, 2 years and 11 months, we became president team members. You know, can you imagine? And imagine when I joined, I was wondering, like every other guest, I'm sure on this call, you're asking yourself, is it even real? Is it even possible? I used to ask myself those questions. I saw those people at the top every time they were paraded in front, and I would ask myself, will I ever be there? But guess what? We were so determined. We wanted to change our lives. We were hungry for success. And we said, why not? At the same time, we are also improving people's lives. When we share the products with people, you know, I was so excited today to get a call from an old man from Eldoret, whom I gave this product since July last year. He has been suffering diabetes for a very long time. But guess what? He told me since August, his diabetes has been able to stabilize. And you can imagine the joy that you get by just realizing that you have helped one person. It is so fulfilling. So we've been able to grow over the years. I remember 5 years down the line, my husband was able also to retire early from the university teaching. And now we got into this business fully. And so far it has been great because we've been able to grow so many people. And you know, guys, you meet people everywhere. And now even with the era of social media, that is the best place to meet people. I've met people on Facebook, on Instagram, and you just share the opportunity to be able to change their lives. And they appreciate you fully. And today we have the best of friends in this opportunity, courtesy of the information that we have been able to share with them. So I ask myself, if all these people, because I was looking at my team on my back office, And I was seeing, like, ever since we joined, 30,000, actually, to be precise, 32,000 people have been able to join this business since we said yes. I've not spoken to 32,000 people, not ever. But guess what? The people I've been able to talk to have also been able to talk to other people like that. You can imagine the ripple effect. After you talk to one person who is also going to talk to their friends like that. Over the last 12 years, we've built a huge business. And you see now the Neolife company looks at Pearose and Josephat, started yes as one, but today, courtesy of them, there are 32,000 other people have been able to know and are benefiting from using and sharing these products. And so we are able to be rewarded hugely for our efforts. And you see, the beauty is that it doesn't even restrict you. Remember, we were told this business is in over 56 countries around the world. So you are also, the license that you are given can be used anywhere around the world. I just remember recently, I got someone joining my team from Mexico. There's a time we flew to Mexico, and on our way from Amsterdam to Mexico is all 12 hours. I had a seatmate next to me in the plane, and I just talked to her, and we started building relationship. And just last month, she told me, now I'm ready to join this business. In Mexico, we don't even speak the same language. We have to use a translator because they talk Spanish. I get so excited when I look at such. So far within the 12 years, we've been able to build business in 23 countries. And I thank God so much for giving us the insight to be able to work this business. And so with my husband, we were the founders of the International Superstars team. And our team has been the best in the whole of Neolife world since 2013. In fact, today I came across the trophy that we were given in 2013 for being the #1 team. That was the trophy we got in 2013 for being the #1. We were given this trophy as the map of Africa in 2013. I remember this is a trophy we were given when we were in Dubai. And it was so exciting. And over the years, we've remained to be the top team, and top in doing one, top in helping other people. And so for our guests who are here with us tonight, I just want to assure you that this is the best opportunity you can ever choose for yourself. And what excites me most is that today, I don't even have to build a business for it to grow. I already did the job. And so you can easily earn residual income through this business. So, and they say residual income is income you earned long after you did the job. You even stopped doing the job, but you still earn the money. Simply because, as I'm even here in the US, it is the daytime. And so people are still doing business there in my team. So it's super exciting to see that I can build an international business. I can do business with people I've never met. I can do business, with everyone, being an equal opportunity for all. There is no way as a teacher I could help all these 32,000 people to be teachers and they get paid. Some of them are really earning a lot of money. Some are earning even in the tune of 500,000, 400,000, 300,000. Actually, we have one in the US who just joined our business during COVID time. And you know what? She's earning over 200,000 courtesy of this business, and we've never met. So what am I telling our guests? This is something that is doable. And in our team, we really, we look at teamwork as the most important thing, whereby everybody achieves more as a team. And when you come in, even from whatever the level you are, even if you are low, like you have not even had a job, or you have a job, you were laid off, or you are even a professor, we are able to work together. Through this business, we've been able to achieve a lot. We are educating our children in the best schools, something that we would not have done with normal jobs. We've been able to drive the best of the range cars, the top of the range cars in this country, courtesy of this business. We've been able to invest a lot, build homes, both in Nairobi and even at home, things that most of our peers have not been able to do. So this is a great business. We are ready to support you. We are ready to hold your hand and to make sure that you grow. And one other thing we were able to do is that even as we did this business, My husband even proceeded to do his PhD, and he became a doctor just the other day, courtesy of doing this business. The time freedom in this business is great. So I want to encourage everyone on this call. Join us, and we are going to get you to places. We are going to help you. And the last thing, now that we are president team members, can you imagine, as you build this business, you are building a legacy for your generation. Because we are talking about residual income that will come whether you work or not. So what are we saying? It is something that even your children can take it up. You know, when I was in Mexico, I was so impressed to meet someone who started this Neolife business in 1965. And now she's 103 years old. She was able to transfer the business to her own daughter in 1981. And when we were in Mexico in 2018, I was so excited to see the daughter now giving the business to the son in 2018. So that is a business that has been passed in 3 generations. How many of our jobs can do that? If you are a police officer, will your children become police officers? Can you just give them the job willingly? If you are a teacher, even if you are anything, it doesn't work like that. But in this opportunity, it really works. So I'm super excited because now I've made sure that my generation will never be poor. And that is very, very important. And maybe the last thing I now want to discuss is to look at even the lifestyle that this opportunity has given us. Through the money that we have gotten from this business, we've really enjoyed traveling together with the children. We normally take them out a lot of times, and we always fly just because of the money we get from this business. And how did we get to really that level? Because when we joined Neolife, we discovered that recognition is part of what they value most. And I love it because over the years, I've been recognized, which is a good feeling, of course. And again, you are also given these incentives. When you reach Sapphire Director, the incentives become travels that are international. You start flying the world. How many of us would want to fly? For real, you want to fly the world. You don't want just to be in one country for the rest of your life. At least you go out and see other people, what is happening. So I remember when we became Sapphire Directors, we were invited to Cape Town together with my husband. And it was very exciting. You know, it was the first time for me in a flight. And you know, it was so exciting. It was also the first time for someone in my family to be in a flight, you know, and now it was me. Guess how I was feeling? Of course, I was super excited. And to date, that memory is still very fresh in my mind because I saw things I've never seen and I never thought it would happen. So we have been traveling all through. Actually, I think we are now in our 4th passport with my husband, and in every trip we move together. So what will happen to that family? Of course, the bond will be stronger. You are always together. In our job setup, you find that the wife will be taken, the husband won't. The husband be taken, the wife won't. And if you happen to take your wife, you will actually pay for his or her cost. So what am I saying? This opportunity is also able to bring families together. And I'm very big on family. And also empower you to be better, to dream together. You know, with my husband, now we are able even to, sit down and do a vision board. Every year, we are always doing a vision board together. Looking and, drawing something that we want to achieve. Like I remember just the other day, we just did our vision board with my husband. You can see this. This is our 2023 vision board. You can see. We want to do so much. And so we sit down together and we draw and we say, this is what we want to achieve this time. So we are always, dreaming the same. And it's been so, so wonderful. So I want to just show you a few things that have been able to happen as I close this. I just want to show you some of the things that have been able to happen to us, the places we've been able to go. And I'm sure someone on this call will be able to see and to see the possibility, because all I see in this business is possibilities, especially if you really want to grow yourself. That is very, very important. You have to be very hungry for success. You have to be wanting to change your life, okay? So it doesn't matter where you start, okay? So this is it. Look at that. That is Josephat. And remember, these are the photo at the beginning here is when we were just starting. Before we started, we were living in a rental house. Today, this is where we live in Nairobi. This is the car we drive. And you know, those kind of things, they are very, very important, you know. And this is our recognition. In 2017, we led the Superstars team was #1 in the whole world, in all the 56 countries. Can you imagine? So that is the founder of Neolife giving us a trophy over there and an award because we were the best. And so for our guests, you are joining the best team. We also treat our members, as you see there, those are directors and even others are executive managers, people who are able to achieve this. I can see Engineer Muga over here, you can imagine. This is Saroba Stanley, Nairobi. This other one up here, I can see the likes of Harun Macharia, our presenter, and so many directors here. I'm so excited, you can imagine. After COVID, we decided we are treating ourselves to a hotel here in Nairobi. When you become a Sapphire director, you are taken to Windsor Golf and Country Club. This is Windsor Golf and Country Club in Nairobi, and it's such a great place. This is where my mind was opened completely, and I said I would do this business. Yeah, when you become a Ruby director, you are taken to South Africa, Santon Sand. This is the Ruby orientation. That is South Africa. It's a gold-coated hotel. It was so exciting, you know. I was super excited to be there, and I've been there so many times. 2012, we went to Zambia, Victoria Falls, and with all these people here, that is one of the wonders of the world. And guess what? When you go there, you meet people, great people who are going to challenge you. You know, if you are driving a small car and you find people are even buying private jets, of course you will be challenged and you will start thinking big. So when you come to our team, we start challenging you to go for big things. And that is very important. Don't just stay with small people around you. Your friends, you know, you are the average of your 5 friends. So when you come to this team, you will get people who are going to push you towards success. And guess what? You are 2023. By the end of this year, you will be very, very far. And of course, in 2013, we were in Dubai, Grand Hyatt. This hotel belongs to Donald Trump. It's very, very nice place. We went to Atlantis, the Palm. We were able to climb the tallest building in the world, that is Burj Khalifa. We went to Obai, George in South Africa in 2016. You know, that is an island in the middle of the Indian Ocean. In 2017, we were in Cape Town with our team. We went to the Cape of Good Hope. We were given a red carpet recognition for leading the top team in the world. 2017, again, as president team members, we were taken to Abu Dhabi. That is the capital of the United Arab Emirates. And we visited the Ferrari world and all those places, fun places, you know. Okay, so, you know, this business is able to show you that lifestyle and it's really exciting. And we were staying in Emirates Palace. So super, such a hotel you can't believe. You go there, you only find the whites. Now you are there. It was so exciting. In 2018, we were in Mauritius with our team members, also including even students. You know, this is a business where everybody can do. Even students, they can pay their school fee for themselves. And in 2018, this was the climax of it all because Neolife was celebrating 60 years. You can see behind me and Josephat, there is a logo, 60 years. And here we were sitting for dinner with the founder himself. Imagine sitting with a billionaire. Who will be next? Of course, you, when you sit with them. Then, you know, all these were president team members, meaning everybody can become. Some of them came from very humble backgrounds. Some of them did not even go to school. But you see, with this business, you come, as long as you want to succeed, you will succeed. 2019, we were in Abu Dhabi with our team members, again, even my own father-in-law, and it was super exciting. I remember when we were there, me and my husband, we were recognized and given a token, just a cup of tea of $6,000 US, 615,000 Kenya shillings. Imagine if you are just given that money and you are not expecting, what happens? So you see, for our founder, Jerry Brasfield, every year is able to share profits with the top leading distributors around the world. So he shared with us 615,000. So you can imagine when we came back home, obviously we did something, you know, and guess what? That was us. Now for our guests on this call, this is a possibility for you that you will be able to join us in May 2020. That is this year in May, we are going to Turkey. And imagine if you believe and we work with you and we help you and we support you, let me tell you, it will be, the dream will come true. So we are going to Istanbul in May. All who are Sapphire directors will be able to fly with us. And I'm so excited because on this call, we have people who broke a record, the likes of Florence Okech. You know, she became a Sapphire director, I think, within 4 months. Meaning anyone can become, even if you join today and you join us to this place. It is so exciting, but what does it take? It takes taking a step. You have to take a step of faith and say, let me join them and see what can happen. And also realize my dreams, because it's only 10,000 shillings. What is 10,000 shillings? We have come from December. People have used more money than that just on eating, and especially eating to be sick, because we are always feeding diseases with what we eat. So you can imagine 10,000 shillings. This is going to give you a better future. It will buy you the best, whatever you want in this life, it will give you. So that is the pay bill number for the company. If you're a guest, you can take it up and pay it up immediately, because I believe success belongs to those people who are moving very fast. You know, you have to move with speed for success to happen. This is a great opportunity. And I want to welcome all our guests and say, welcome to the International Superstars team, a team of professionals, a team of people who are going to support you and hold your hand. And we say, start now, no procrastination. There are so many people who are saying tomorrow, and we were told tomorrow never comes. So that is it for our guests. I'm so excited to have been able to share my story with you. And I believe and hope that someone has been touched with my story. And today you are going to also move in the positive direction. Most likely, most of us, we have New Year resolutions. You could have been praying God this new year to show you something that can change your life. Don't look further. You have already arrived, because I believe this is an opportunity that can change your life for good. So God bless you so much. I truly appreciate. I want to thank Harun Macharia for the great presentation. And of course, now for our guests, please, maybe after this, call the person who invited you. Tell them that you're joining and show them. You can send them the pay bill, the M-Pesa message once you pay, and you start the journey. If you are not in Kenya, they can also send you what? They can send you their back office or their website, and you can easily join even through the website. And you can also be able to learn a lot. Otherwise, God bless you so much. The next meeting like this is on Monday, the day after tomorrow at 8 o'clock. The person who invited you is going to show you, is going to send you the link that we are going to use. It's not going to be this link. This is going to be for the Neolife company, East Africa, and our guest speaker on Monday. You know, we have a presenter from South Africa, the person who brought Neolife to Kenya, and the guest speaker is going to be none other but my husband, Dr. Josephat Kariuki. It is going to be so exciting. So invite massively and be there. Thank you so much. God bless you and have a great, great evening. Bye-bye, everyone.